Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome or welcome back. I am so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be filming, to be on this desk. I feel like there's a lot that I want to say and a lot of things to talk about. Why I haven't been that consistent this year with making videos. A lot of things have happened and some things not so great. So I've been, slowly trying to find my ground again. I think the last video that I posted was back in June or July. It was about my 2026 mid-year techokaigi, maybe, possibly. And I feel like a lot has changed since then, not only in my planning system, but in my life in general. So this year videos have been coming very slow, but I am very excited about today's video. I received this beautiful pocket ring binder by MeePlus about longer than a month ago, but I was not here. I was not in Korea. So I started using it when I came back, so August, the first week of August, and since then I've been using this beautiful slim pad constantly. Or consistently, better. But first I wanted to do a small catch up because I think I owe you that much. Light is going to change. It's not a great day today for lighting, but it's the only day that I have. So I think when we left I told you guys that I started a new job, that I was very excited but overwhelmed about that job, that I was actually gonna quit that job and start a new position in August, and I did. It's one of the things that has been keeping me very busy. Right now I am a Spanish lit teacher, or Spanish in general teacher, and there's a lot of things to do, like an insane amount of things to do when you teach. Like, there is not only about teaching, it's all the preparation that goes with it. So every day when I'm off work, I come home and start making worksheets again, start making PPTs, tests, quiz, games. It's been a lot. I have to say I do enjoy it, and it has kept me busy, which I feel like I need to right now, so that is great. Also, I was very excited about going home this summer, and this is the biggest reason why I haven't been active anywhere. Basically, I was very excited to go to Spain to visit my family, because we were gonna go for 4 weeks, which we did go, and it was very bittersweet, I guess. I don't know, it was special because I was with my family and my friends, but unfortunately one of my parents was diagnosed with cancer, and it's been challenging. I was very happy that I was with my family there. Like, I'm incredibly grateful about that I could be with my parents to support them, with my brother, and yeah, that was a big thing. But now I'm back in Korea again because I have work responsibilities to attend to, and it's been somewhat overwhelming and difficult. So yeah, that's why I'm not very active anywhere. My mind has been everywhere. It's very difficult for me to focus right now. It's very difficult for me to be here on this desk. So I've been trying my best every day, because I think I've been going through so many unexpected, I've been thrown out of my comfort zone this year a lot, and it feels like it keeps topping, because also from my partner's side, his family, someone also got diagnosed with cancer this month. So it has been like a bit much, if I'm honest with you. It's like I'm done with the year, we can just go to 2027. But at the same time, these little things have been making me, I don't know, at least have that window of time when I can forget about what's going on everywhere with my new job, family stuff, and things like that. And that's why when Laura from MeePlus contacted me, I really jumped into the opportunity, just because I thought, from a very superficial way and materialistic point of view, it was just some welcome change, which is not something that has been happening a lot to me these days. So it was something that, you know I was going to be excited to play with. It's just like a new toy, so it was going to distract me for a little bit, and boy, I do love it. So let me introduce you to my pocket ring binder. I chose the Botero, is it Botero dark brown leather. So they have different leathers on their website, and I chose one that I knew it was less texture and more prone to scarring, denting, and just basically patina, which is the type of leather that I enjoy. But guys, I've been putting this thing through everything. Like, since I opened the package and set it up, this is all I've used. I bring it with me everywhere, like literally everywhere. It's on my nightstand most nights. I bring it to school. It goes to the cafeteria when we're having lunch. I take it to classes because I make notes about the classes and things that I need to do after class. Literally, I take it with me everywhere. And it has marked up very well. I didn't realize that I have my wallet has a beautiful design, but it really did dent it, the leather here, but I just love it. It just kind of represents me a little bit right now too. All the scarring and all the indentations here. It's such a beautiful color. I love it. This is the dark brown. I was very tempted to get their natural one, but I'm so glad I went with it because I wanted to get this silver hardware. I am mostly a silver jewelry girl. I like to mix both gold and silver together, but I'm not solely a gold person, so I just love how this looks. And I have here engraved Courage Dear Heart, which funnily enough, it's very fitting. And I went with the 13 millimeters rings, also silver hardware. Like I said, I just went full silver. And the moment I smell this, I know the smell of these notebooks is incredible. Is vegetable tanned leather, and it's just, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. I can't stop using it, which is very exciting for me because I haven't been excited about many things. So this is a very exciting thing. So when I talked to Laura from MeePlus, she contacted me about it. I wanted something that was very portable because I have a very long commute to work right now. I have like almost 1 hour and 30 minutes to go without traffic. With traffic goes to 2 hours. That is for going and then coming back another 2 hours. So I wanted something portable that was not heavy at all because I had to carry my iPad, I have to carry some books and stuff like that. And I wanted something that was very flexible because I had to get used to, first of all, the American school calendar that this school follows, which doesn't really apply to a lot of like dated planners. Also, I wasn't sure what I was going to need to just, make notes for work. So something that was very flexible, and that's why the rings sounded like the perfect thing for work. And the best thing, it lays flat, which I am so happy about it because this just sits on my desk every day. It's not very decorated because the rings are very slim, so I think that's also one of the perks. Like, it's so small and such a small profile, but at the same time, I don't think you can play a lot with a decoration. Or if you don't have a lot of sections of extra paper, maybe you can be a bit more generous with it. But for me, I only have this Mojo Jojo card because I really do like pink and brown together, and this little decorative piece of paper that I cut down and just punch holes here. I have a yearly and monthly calendar. So this is 2026, and this opens like an accordion. Is it the right way to say that? So I received this back in August. So when I came back on the 27th, I set it up and I started immediately using it. So on here I just make like appointments when I'm meeting friends, when my partner has days off, and when I don't have to go to work because it's, you know, field trips and things like that. So as a like world language teacher, I don't need to do that. So I just kind of mark all of those things here, and it also has space for maybe extra dates here if you need to, and the 2027 calendar, which is great because I've been already adding some holidays, which is great. And then I have a to-do list. This is just like an inbox for things that I need to get done, personal, YouTube, and work related. And I just have that little like initial here, and once it's done I cross things out because I love crossing things out. If not, my eyes get distracted and I don't know what I did and what I didn't, even though if I put like here I just do a check mark or whatever, I still get confused, so I cross things out. And here I have my to buy list, which is usually grocery or home related. So this is something that I foresee that I will just, once it's full, I throw it, because I don't really need to keep this with me. And that's one of the things that I've been enjoying about these rings, that I have so little control about everything that's going on right now, that this feels like I can have almost like full control of what happens, what comes in and out of this notebook, and what I don't need, I thought I needed, and turns out I don't need it, I can just take it out. And this has been the like most appealing thing about rings, which I was not expecting that I was going to enjoy as much, because I do really love a bound book. But for everyday carrying, this has been just chef's kiss. I love it. And then the first, I got the Filofax, is the dividers. So the first divider is my weeklies. So from also, they sent me from MeePlus their undated weeklies, and I have been using this basically for like big tasks or meetings, appointments, things like that. It's not very detailed, it's just the big thing that I need to get done that day, and then I will break it down more in my dailies or somewhere else. But this is just for big tasks basically, and I really enjoy it. And it has a space for like week summary, which is, I usually put things that I don't know when I want to get done, but I need to get done that week, so I just kind of have it there. And I have dated like for the whole month. And what I'm planning on doing is, once the month is finished, I'll take those pages out. I will keep them until the end of the year, because to be honest, for me, to-do lists is not something that I really want to archive. I've never felt the need, and that's why I'm not very good at keeping planners, because to me, archiving to-do lists, I don't know, it's not something that I enjoy. So I don't feel guilty about at the end of the year just recycling these pages, because, you know, it's just basically to-do list. So at the end of the month, I will take the pages that I use just in case I need to refer to something, which I highly doubt, but just in case, and then have like the fresh month, September, here. And then here I have my school stuff, which there's some pages I can't show, but basically what I have is a big to-do list for the first week, because there were so many things to get done. And then as time goes by, I just realize that what I need to do is have, like, for my two main classes, Spanish 1 and Spanish 2, just have the to-do list for each class. And then at the back I have notes related to students, like if a student is struggling, if a student is asking me for more practice, like worksheets or some quizzes to take home, something like that. I make note of those things, or if I have to talk to their homeroom teachers about something, also everything is there. But here the first thing that I have is just kind of basically the to-do list for each class, because the books that we're using are very interesting, but everything is fully in Spanish, so I do need to support the students a lot, and I also need to give them translations, so there's a lot of things for me to do. So I have this with me when I'm in class. It's opened, and if I need to talk to any of the students, they know I have this, and I just make notes about whatever it is that we're discussing. And then the next step is my personal, and this is probably the one that I use the most. I want to add here my routine, because I want to divide it into morning, midday and afternoon for the weekends. I don't think I can really establish a good routine for the weekdays, maybe during the afternoon and nighttime, but I haven't found the routine that I like yet, so I don't want to commit to anything right now, just because I am in this trial period to see how things go and how I can manage everything. But my idea is to have morning here, just midday, afternoon, and then like nighttime. So it's having the 3 blocks, and maybe like not necessarily tasks, but if I see patterns like, oh, I prefer to work out in the morning, or I prefer to read in the morning, working out at night, what works for me better, and just try to not let myself right now just be sitting on the couch and just going over and over and over and over things that is not really helping me. So it's not to keep me distracted, it's just to keep me, I guess, healthy mentally and physically. So I want to try to establish that when we have survived the first month of school. So excited about September. And then here I have my 2026 books. I haven't been reading much, to be honest. I've been aiming for 1 or 2 books a month. This is as much as I've been able to do. I'm reading Pedro Páramo by Juan Rulfo. I don't know the translation. I don't think that would be translated, because Pedro Páramo is a name, so I guess it would be the same. But this is a outstanding book. I think is magical realism too, and I've been loving it, really loving it. It's one of the books that I bought from Spain when I was there, so that's what I've been reading. But these are the books that I read so far this year. Then I have a little habit tracker, which I'm not very good at keeping up with. I don't want to print stuff. This is one of the things that I don't want to do. I don't want to print stuff because my printer doesn't do double-sided. I don't have cutters. I just don't want to go overboard with those things. So my idea is just to buy pre-made inserts. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. But I'm very excited because I think the first week of September, there is the 29 centimeters and Loft collaboration here in Korea, which is a stationery event where Honichi is going to be there. And I've seen that, is it Da Vinci, the ring binder company, will be there. So I'm looking for inserts. Maybe, hopefully, I can find, I don't know if Filofax will be there. But anyway, I don't want to print them myself. So I did draw my own habit tracker. And it's okay because I'm not really successful with them. And then this is my journaling. I have been journaling here so consistently. I take this with me everywhere. So right now for me it has been very difficult to sit down and journal. I don't have the strength to do it when I'm come back from work because I'm very tired and I have lots of things to do. Also, my brain capacity is not that great right now, and sometimes it just feels like a very daunting task to just journal, if I'm being honest. So having this with me everywhere means that when I'm on the bus for those very long 2 hours, I can journal there. That's why my handwriting is not that pretty. And also, lunchtime, in between classes, it just gives me the opportunity to journal everywhere without being like, oh, wow, like she has a very big old journal. And I've been really enjoying that. I don't decorate much. I've been using some stickers here and there. Also, I've been trying to have like a timeline, so I can say, like, I can see when I do things. Like 5:30 I woke up, got ready, on my way to work, started my classes, and then, you know, when we have the lunch break, when I finish, and what I did after that. I think this is the only day that I did it, or I did it on my day off, because I also wanted to see what I did. Like, we went to a cafe and we went to watch Spider-Man. So I'm not only using this when I have work, I'm using this every single day. Some days feel heavier, so I try and cannot get it done, and that's okay. I've been using Pomodoro system right now, because I've been always very successful with the Pomodoro system. So what I've been doing is I have the Hobonichi stencil here in this amazing pouch that they also included. So I have that here, and I use 1 square for every 15 minutes. So 4 squares, 1 hour, and when I complete 15 minutes, I cross it out. It gives me kind of like a boost of energy. And when I completed the project itself, so let's say I wanted to make a quiz, so I gave myself 1 hour to make that quiz, and if the hour is completed and the project also, I finish the project, I will highlight it. And if it's not highlighted, it means I need to still work at some other moment in this project again, because I did not get to finish it for whatever reason. And I've been really enjoying that, and I've been using it quite consistently for a few days now. I have like goals for today. Yesterday was Saturday, so I got a lot of things done. And I've been putting when I start a task, when I finish a task, and things like that. And this is today. I've not been very consistent with reading, like I said, so I try to give myself like a timer of 40 minutes to read, or 45 minutes to read, and it really did work, and I advanced a lot. So I was very happy about it, and I think I'm gonna do that tonight too, instead of doom scrolling, which I've been doing a lot since coming back from Spain. I'm trying to combat that fight it with reading. So I just give myself like, okay, there you go, you have like 45 minutes before you need to do other things, so, and it worked well. So, you know, I finished that, so I gave myself the highlighter, and I finished this project, which was working on my classes for this week. Also, when that was done, so I did highlight it. Oh, and here I was thinking about my Techo Kaigi, because my Hobonichi weeks are my memory keeper, as you guys know. But I have to say, I have not been very excited about the Hobonichi 2027 lineup this year. I was talking to a few people on Instagram, and yeah, it's not that I don't like any design, it's like none of them feel like me, or I'm not gravitating towards any of them. Like last year I had 2 that I really loved, and I was debating constantly between those 2, but this year everything that I've seen, I'm like, it's okay. And I don't know, like when they release the full lineup, they always have like some designs that they have not announced, they just suddenly appear. So I want to see if I like any of those, but so far no. And I've been wondering about what I want to do next year, because I know I won't use something that I'm not excited about. So I'm thinking about maybe a 5-year journal instead of my Hobonichi weeks, but let's see. Then I use always my TN for traveling and commonplacing. My journaling has been none to 0. This is all I've journaled, which, I mean, to be honest, is not bad, but this is all I've managed to write. I've been writing a bit some mornings here, but I have to wake up so early that I don't have the energy. But sometimes when I have more time and I'm not so pressed for time, I write a few paragraphs here, but I haven't been consistent with journaling, like long form journaling. So I want to think about that. And also my rings are my everyday carry, and I don't want to change that. So yeah, I was thinking about that. And I wrote a quote here. And at the back we have some lists. So I have books on my nightstand. I have a big bookshelf. And when we came from Spain, I brought so many books with me. And I realized that there are a lot of books that I haven't read, that I have here physically, because there are these like warehouse sales where I buy maybe like 6-7 books at once, and because I haven't been reading that much, they are just, you know, there, and I don't want to make a habit out of that, just collecting books. So I moved some books from my big bookshelf to my nightstand, and I want to prioritize reading them. And if I read and finish 3 of those books, I will allow myself to either buy a book or buy an ebook or rent something from the library, because I don't know why when I buy books physical books, I am so excited about them. Then I put them on my shelves and that excitement fades away, and then the next shiny thing comes around, which usually is an ebook, or I go to the library and I prioritize those books. So I don't want to do that. I want to read what I have here on my physical to be read pile. So I've been prioritizing the books that I have on my nightstand. And then I have some book recommendations and some extra paper in case I need it. Then I have some stickers, because why not? Sometimes I want to decorate my pages. So just kind of grab extra like used sticker sheets and cut them down, punch holes, and put the stickers there. I have the pocket here because mainly I use it for my stencil. If not, I don't really need it right now because I'm not using this as a wallet, but it's very handy. I was thinking about having my library card here too, because sometimes I forget that if I go to the library. But again, we're trying not to until I read 3 of my physical books. So that's that, and this is the elastic band. And that's my setup. Like I said, I've been loving this ring binder so much. And they also sent me kind of extra stuff that I want to show you, because I have it here. They sent me the elastic band with the pen loop, which I love. But the thing is, I only use my Jetstream here, so it looks like this. And I don't know why lately I've been feeling like I want to just hug it. So this gets a bit on the way, but it's so handy when you just bring your pen and planner. But right now, because I'm bringing also my pencil case for school, I'm okay not having the pen loop with me. But yeah, it's just I want to hug it with my hands. And Laura also included this beautiful charm, because this elastic band has space for a charm, and it's my initial A, which I think it dented a little bit my cover. I don't know, it's just, it could be because I think it just falls right where this piece of elastic is. And I think, like I said, I haven't been babying this. I just throw it in my bag, and I have so many things there. And I think it's just everything was kind of adding a lot of pressure to this, and it kind of dented a little bit here. But it's not like too like dented. It's just scarred. I don't know. Had that disc mark there. I don't mind it actually. The reason why I'm not using it is just because right now, like I said, brings me a lot of satisfaction to just hug it with both hands. But this comes in handy. And then I also have these inserts that I told you that I was going to use for routines, the undated weeklies. This very incredible paper, like the paper is so good. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's just so thin, and it works so well with fountain pen. I've tried it, and it's just great with fountain pen. I'm mainly use ballpoint just because I'm on the go a lot, but even the date stamp, it doesn't bleed through at all, like, or the stamps, they don't bleed through. It's a gray paper. So I have the square one, and then the lists. This one that I'm very excited to try, I'm thinking about maybe doing it for more like journaling about special moments, maybe, or books that I read. Maybe a book review here would be nice, like if I can print a small book cover and just a review, or quotes, I don't know, but I'm excited about that. Just I don't have a lot of time right now. And the blank paper, which again, I'm into this. I love blank paper now, so I'm using mainly the blank paper. But yeah, I'm so grateful and so happy about it. Like, I've been loving using it. Right now for me the size is great, like it feels so nice. I don't need more. Sometimes it's a bit stuffed because especially because I have this here at the back, but I don't know, for what I need right now, this is great. Like, it is great. And I'm curious to know, like, I do have a personal size ring binder, like this size, but maybe, I don't know what it is, I couldn't vibe with it. Maybe it could be because of the binder itself. Sometimes that can happen. So I'm very curious to see if, not now, but you know, maybe next year or something like that, I can get along too with this size and have it at home for more in-depth planning, because like I said, I work a lot from home after hours. So just keeping myself, you know, on track, and also prioritizing my own time too. So yeah, I was thinking that that could be a good place to have that. But like I said, the binder that I have though is beautiful. I don't know why I'm not really feeling it, because I was a bit worried about that. Having this experience, I was like, I'm not sure if, you know, we're gonna match, but I feel so like, yeah, like I love it. And I ordered one of those frosted plastic binders to archive the pages, which basically I will archive all the lists, like this type of lists, and my journaling. I won't archive my to-do list. Well, until the end of the year, I guess I will, and after that I will throw them. But yes, also I have a bit of that paper here because I was very curious to try at some point, but I haven't had the chance yet to try it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Like I said, it's been a year. And these things, you know, these things help me to refocus on things that I love and not be so worried and on my head all the time. So I've been, you know, I was very grateful to receive this package. And next week I want to do a travel journal with me, because I also received a package from the washi tape shop, which have been friends with the channel for a very long time now, and I have some of their new washes and they've been perfect for travel journaling, to be honest. And those memories are very important for me, because it was a trip with my family, so I really want to capture that. So I wanted to show you guys what I did for my travel journaling this time around. And that's all for me. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, a beautiful week. Let me know what you guys think about the new Hobonichi releases, if you feel like there's something that speaks to you, and if you have tried any ring system or MeePlus, or have any recommendations, please let me know. I am going to try to get back to the things that I enjoy, so this is the first step into that, so I'm very excited. And that's all for today. I hope, like I said, hope you have a wonderful day, and see you soon.